Hi, I had kind of a fun day today unexpectedly, and so I'm going to share some stuff with you that I got today. So this is a library book haul and a thrift store haul, and just kind of vlogging and sharing with you. So first of all, this isn't something I got, I just want to share my little kitty. I haven't really named him. I guess I named him after my cat Chiquita, because I really miss him. He died a few years back, quite a while ago actually, but I just really miss having a black cat. And since we had to put our cat to sleep last month, I just kind of miss having a cat around, so I've just had this little guy out cuddling with him in bed. So, just wanted to, I don't know why I wanted to share that, but I just wanted to. So I got this big, huge pile of things to share. And I think first I'll go with my library book haul. So today I went to a library that I've never been to before, and it's a very small library, but it's a really awesome library because it's the best organized library I've ever seen in the Timberland library system. And it has, like, the shelves are very specific, like, if you're looking for a certain kind of cookbook, it says the certain type of cooking, and then, like, it's just really narrowed down. Like, there was one section that was specifically for fairy tales, and that's where I got really excited. But first of all, when I walked in, I saw this movie, and I'm not really much for, like, Hallmark type movies, but this isn't, I don't think it's a Hallmark movie because it doesn't say it is, but it was a Thanksgiving movie. I've never really watched a Thanksgiving movie because, you know, they usually make Christmas movies. And it sounded really good. It's called An Old-Fashioned Thanksgiving. And it's based on a short story by the author of Little Women, Louisa May Alcott. So I just thought that was kind of interesting, and I wanted to watch that sometime this month. So that's one thing. Just going to toss things up there behind me. Secondly, I came across this book, which I thought was pretty cool. It says Mythology's Monsters. I was really attracted to what I think is supposed to be the Kraken right there. And inside it's got, like, lots of cool stuff. Cerebrus, you know, the three-headed dog, and the Hydra right there. And it's got, let's see, lots of cool stuff and stories and mythologies about them. Sea serpents and monsters, and yeah, so it just looks like a really cool book. Like, it's a griffin, and so it's total geek stuff, you know, I know. But I think it's cool, and Hugo loves this kind of stuff too, so yeah, so there's that. And I went over and saw the fairy tale section. I found this absolutely amazing looking Brothers Grimm fairy tales. And I am a fan of Grimm, the show, and I've always been a fan of alternative versions of fairy tales, and I thought this would be a really amazing book to flip through and read some of the fairy tales and see the alternate ones. The art in it is pretty cool too. It's pretty eclectic art. I'm trying to get a good picture here to share with you. Like, you got kind of like, this is Rapunzel, the old medieval style drawings. And then, let's see, then you have more of, like, the fairy tale type of drawings. And there's some kind of cartoonesque ones, I'd say, in here too. I just can't find them right now. These are really pretty gold pages. It's just such a beautiful book. It has 2 bookmarks, ribbon type bookmarks inside of it. I love books that have ribbon bookmarks. It just makes the book just seem that much more special. I'd like to own this book. So that one's really cool. Look at the castle on the back. And there's Sleeping Beauty. And also in the fairy tale section, I found, it's called Once Upon a Time. And it is art of fairy tales. The treasury of classic fairy tale illustrations. And just look at that cover. It's so pretty. And again, it's pretty eclectic art. A lot of it's very medieval. Because, you know, fairy tales are basically in the medieval times. I thought this was a really cool picture. This one right there with the guy on the throne. My side is still hurting a lot, so if I wince, it's because I hurt. This is a beautiful picture. I think that's really pretty right there. So yeah, this is a really cool book. Once Upon a Time. A treasury of classic fairy tale illustrations. It's called 7 Wonders of Sun and Other Stars. Love space and outer space things, so I thought this looked like an amazing book. I haven't really looked at it yet. I just opened it and saw some pretty galaxy pictures and was like, you know what? I am going to get this book. Look at that. So then we went back up the road a piece, and there's this really awesome place I've never been meaning to go for a while. And it is a thrift store slash library, plus it used to be a really old schoolhouse from the 1800s, or no, 1900s, 1918, I think that's what the lady said. So it's really cool inside, it's very historical. I was very interested in it, so we went inside. Downstairs was a thrift store, and upstairs was the library. And the library is not associated with the Timberland Regional Library, but they have their own little thing. And the guy there said that you just put your name and the name of the book and your phone number or email address, and then you can check it out, and there's no fines or anything. So I was like, that's really cool. And even though I've said several times that I'm not like a huge vampire fan, they're still cool enough, you know, because they're gothy and the art of it is just amazing. So I found this Learn to Draw Like the Masters Vampires, and I just thought it would be a really fun flip through. It's a beautiful book. I just thought that the pictures might be really fun to look at and play around with. Maybe I could never draw this good, but yeah, it seems pretty cool. I don't feel like opening the whole book right now because maybe I'll share it later, but that's pretty cool. And then the 3 thrift finds that I have, actually there's 2 more, but I'm going to have to share them later because they're both downstairs and one of them is in the washing machine. It will probably be in an outfit of the day. So my 3 thrift finds are Hackers. Love this movie. Haven't seen it in years. This was... I don't know if this was Angelina Jolie's first movie. She might have had another one, but this is the first movie I saw her in, and I thought she was absolutely awesome in this movie. Her character, I was really attracted to her and thought she was really cool. I love the guy Dade in it. I just loved this movie when I was 19 years old, and I still think I probably love it. So that was only $1. I was very happy to have that. And then this is a game that is $20. It's a expansion pack for The Sims 3 Dragon Valley neighborhood. And I always wanted to see it, and I thought it was really, really cool. And this was $1. Yeah, she sold it to me for $1. I told her what it was, and it says that it's $20, but she sold it to me for $1. So I was like, you know what? Score. So I was really excited about that. Very excited to play around with that. And then lastly tonight, I got... Oh wait, I want to show you one more thing before I show you my really exciting find. The other day I got this at the Dollar Tree, and it is e.l.f. and it's a glitter primer. And you're supposed to be able to put it on first and then use glittery eyeshadow, which I have some glittery eyeshadow, but I haven't been using it very much because of the creasing factor, and so I thought maybe if this works, that would be pretty awesome. I might try that out tomorrow if I'm feeling like wearing makeup. So that's pretty cool. So this is my diamond in the rough. I went to Goodwill tonight, and I was not trying to buy myself anything else, but I could not pass this up. I've always wanted the whole set of the Chronicles of Narnia so I could read it, and every time I've seen it, I've had like one or two of the books, I see, and I never had the opportunity to get a full set. One time I went to Goodwill and they had a hardback that was the whole series for $2.99. I went, and this was in the children's book section, and it is not a hardback, it is a softback. And so I took it up to the lady at the counter and I asked her, I said, this was in the children's section, it's a softback, so what would you consider it? And she said, well, because it's really not a hardback, then we'll charge you for the softback price, which is 99 freaking cents. I'm sorry, I just get really excited there, but seriously, it's 99 cents. 99 cents for a $20 book, a $30 book in Canada, but a $20 book. Look how thick this is. I mean, amazing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm so happy about this find. I know I got a bunch of books I haven't read, and I keep buying more books, but I just can't help it. I want a library someday. Seriously, I want a library. I mean, just imagine a whole room with books of all the books I love. It'd just be so awesome. So I'm done being hyper, and that was my library book haul / thrift store haul, and I'll share those other two things later on. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a really great night. Thanks for watching as always. Later.